Abhijit, you have been a technocrat yourself. You have been into development of various softwares. If you can highlight upon that. But another follow-up question is, what you have been also part of various startup ecosystems, right? Just like my friend Avinash said, I've also conducted several boot camps on behalf of Startup Odisha just to change the mindset. But what happens? Hardly 2 to 3% we find they come up and try their luck. If not, they get into corporates again. What is the bottleneck you find in the startup ecosystem that, literally stops the entrepreneurs from getting to the next level?
Okay, so the question that you have asked me is a question that every entrepreneur should ask themselves. What is stopping me from going to the next level? So many of time, we as entrepreneurs might be looking this as a problem which is popping up because of our environment, because of our connections, because of the government, because of the policies, n number of things are there, right? But these are not the actual reasons. Let me reverse engineer this for you. When we are developing something, sir was mentioning that there has been some internships and other opportunities in the campus. So let me tell you, like I've been associated with a lot of universities, central universities, IITs as well. So what I have seen, the mindset is in a reverse engineering position. What I mean to say, normally what happens, our teachers tells us that come up with something innovative, build something, and after that we will take your solution to the market. That is the wrong procedure. That is the wrong method. You should not develop something first and then go to the market and see if you can sell it. That's entirely wrong. First, you should go to the market. You should see what is the problem. Based on the problem, you should develop something. That is when there is an opportunity to scale something. The problem with most of the entrepreneurs who are coming from academic background, because I started my company when I was in college. So I do understand this, what is the problem that happens in academics. There are attendance issues, there is something, the academic background you have to keep in touch. But let me tell you, I had a very good attendance. I was a gold medalist by President of India, and still I had my company and it is going well. So I must tell you that the problem lies in the mindset. It should be always in a reverse way. First find the problem, then develop the solution, rather than first developing the solution, applying for the patent, and a lot of things that academics do, which I personally do not promote. So what happens in our case, you have mentioned, this was the answer for the follow-up question. The first question that you have asked me, that what type of softwares I have developed. So let me tell you in that way, in the reverse engineering way. So I went to the Ministry of Electronics once, and for one of the events, and I saw they had a very good problem that all these agriculture people who were working with cattle behaviors and all these things, they had this problem of having a band in the cattle's neck. So that band, sometimes that band is costly, sometimes that band stops working, and a lot of other problems. So ministry came up with a problem that, is that band really necessary? So I was the person who proposed a solution to the ministry. Right after 2 years, the band was removed. It was only through cameras. Enter, body vitals of the cattle, the livestock, were monitored through artificial intelligence. So there is a problem. I came up with a solution. I'm not coming up with a solution just because I know computer vision or artificial intelligence. Right? So that is what I wanted to tell, that it should be always in a reverse engineering way. So yeah.
Good one. Nicely orated. Sir, Dr. Naik,